Get the fuck out of here, bro. Looking like Shamu out here and shit. You know what I mean? You can't get roasted any worse than this, dog. What's up now? I'm the roast king, bitch.
Excuse me, Tyree? What was that you just said?
Out of here, bro. Looking like Shamu out here and shit. You know what I mean? You can't get roasted any worse than this, dog. What's up now? I'm the roast king, bitch.
That's funny. That's very, very funny, Tyree. How could you possibly be the roast king when I am? KUNT 5150 Radio presents Translation. The show that tells you what Tyree Sneed is really saying. And now here's your host, Rich Baritone. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. Welcome back to, again, a very special edition of Translation here on 5150 KUNT. It seems that Tyree Sneed thinks he's a roast king. Therefore, you could call this an emergency edition of Translation because we're going to show Tyree Sneed who's the roast king here. And it certainly isn't him and his needle dick right here on Translation. We're going to use a very, very recent post here, a community post, and we are going to light Tyree Sneed's ass on fire right here on Translation. And you know how we do it here on Translation. We take a Tyree Sneed community post, we put it into Google Translate it into another language, translate it back to English, and then translate it 2 more times because Tyree Sneed is a douchebag. All right, it's time to meet our first language here. Will you please welcome Hosa? Welcome, Hosa, to Translation. Time to go over to Google Translate, and you know what that means. It means it's time for our phrase of the day right here on Translation. A very, very special translation in which we show Tyree Sneed who the roast king actually is. This is the phrase of the day. It is a Tyree Sneed community post. I got karma and angels with me. I don't need you. Die with your demons and burn. A typically happy, upbeat message there from Tyree Sneed. So let's head on over to Google Translate, and we're going to put that little bit of bitterness into the program. Here it goes. And it is now in Hosa, ladies and gentlemen. Time to take it all back home and retranslate that into English. Here we go, and the first translation is in here on Translation. Let's take a look at the original statement here. I got karma and angels with me. I don't need you. Die with your demons and burn. So after one translation here on Translation, that statement now reads, I have karma and angels, and I don't need you to die with your demons and burn. It sounds like he's having a little bit of a change of heart after one translation here on Translation. Time to meet our second language here. Would you please give a warm welcome to Sinhala. Sinhala is live right here on Translation on 5150 KUNT. This is the original statement that we are working with. I got karma and angels with me. I don't need you. Die with your demons and burn. So full of love is Tyree Sneed. So it's time to put that first translation back into Google Translate. It's now in Sinhala, ladies and gentlemen. Time to reverse the process and take the phrase back home. Here we go. It's into the program. And the second translation is done this afternoon on Translation. Time to look at the original phrase. I got karma and angels with me. I don't need you. Die with your demons and burn. Good to see he's moving on, isn't it? So after 2 translations here on Translation, this is what that statement now says. I have karma and angels, and I don't want to be burned to death with your demons. Now the paranoia is starting to come out of the statement here. We've got one more cycle to go on translation and one more language to introduce. Would you please welcome Albanian? Welcome Albanian to translation, the final language of the evening here on translation on 5150 KUNT. Let's review the original statement. I got karma and angels with me. I don't need you. Die with your demons and burn. Somehow it gets more pathetic every time you read it. Now let's put the second translation in. It's coming at us. It's coming at us. And it's been translated into Albanian. Time to finish the job here on translation. And here it goes. And the cycle is complete here on translation on 5150 KUNT. Let's one last time review the phrase of the day. Yeah, I love it just as much as you do. And this is the phrase that we lit on fire and burned to the ground today here on translation. I got karma and angels with me. I don't need you. Die with your demons and burn. At the end of 3 translations here on translation, this is how the story ends. I have karma and angels and do not want to be burned to death with your demons. Paranoia blooming out right here at the very end on translation. I'm Rich Baritone. See you next time. 5150 KUNT Radio has presented translation on 5150 Radio KUNT. This special episode of Translation is dedicated to Jason the Fluffer.